Guys, this puppy. Come here. Oh my goodness. Come here. Are you okay? Good morning, guys. We are back here in the European area in Eminonu, and we've got a little bit of another adventure for today. We're gonna take a long Bosphorus tour. So we're gonna be on the boat all day. We're gonna go check out a fishing village, and I think just check out... And I think we're just gonna go check out some of the other areas around Istanbul. We might even get some views of the Black Sea today for the first time, so.
And we just picked up some breakfast.
Some ayvalık tostu. Don't know what it is, but it looks good. So yeah, let's get on with the day.
Vamos.
Okay, we got on our boat. It's feeling a little bit crowded, but I think it's going to be about 2 hours until we get to the fishing village town, where we will go check out the castle and everything. So we'll try our best to film some shots of everything here and keep you guys updated, but it's a little bit busy on the boat. So. So that first place that we just went by there is called Dolmabahce Palace, and we think maybe in a future video we will come back and explore this area around Beşiktaş and check out the palace itself. Seeing it from the ferry is quite cool as well. Also way off in the distance there is a place called Kız Kulesi, I think it's called, or Maiden's Tower. But unfortunately right now they're doing restoration on it, so it doesn't really look like anything but a big box, and there won't be anything for us to see there, but maybe next time we come to Istanbul we'll get to see it. So now the ferry has taken us to Üsküdar, which is actually where we're staying, so you can catch this boat tour from different areas. So we probably should have just taken it from Üsküdar, but instead we went to Eminonu first. It's worth looking into to see if the boat tour can start from closer to where you were staying.
Grabbed me and Kyle 2 chais here. It's only 3 Turkish lira each, which is quite cheap. After about a 2-hour boat ride, we have arrived in Anadolu Kavali, and we are going to walk up to the castle. These steps are also very cool. There's evil eyes on them.
So the castle that we're going to is called Yoros Kilesi, and it's up a hill. It's up a pretty steep hill, but wow, these views are beautiful. We can see the entirety of the Bosphorus, and I guess once we get up to the castle we'll be able to see the Black Sea as well, but check this out, guys. That's beautiful. It's always worth it when you get to the top. Guys, this puppy. Come here. Oh my goodness. Come here. Are you okay? Oh, this is so sad. I think he's mostly blind.
On our way up to the castle, and we found the cutest puppy. Hello. Hi. Hi. Seems to be a whole bunch of puppies up here, and they're so cute.
For the most part, the puppies and the cats here are well taken care of, but some of them seem like they're really down and out, and I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but it is so hard not to steal these puppies and take them home.
I want to take all of them home.
Should we take one home? Have a little puppy companion.
Yeah, let's take them all.
Guys, we just made it up to the castle here. As always, I don't have any information, but I will research some for you in a second and share some of that information, but check that out. That is unbelievable. And you can still see in the distance, not very well, but there are still some massive skyscrapers and views of Istanbul from here. So I think this is technically still part of Istanbul, but the town is called Anadolu Kavayi. So we followed the Bosphorus all the way from the Sea of Marmara. And up over by this castle, you can see the Black Sea as well. This place is so cool. The Yoros Castle behind me, or Yoros Kalesi I think it's called. It was built about 800 years ago, or close to 800 years ago, by the Byzantine Empire, and I guess it was like a very important place in between the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara, and I guess it was a huge area here that probably had a lot to do with protecting Istanbul back in that time. And I guess it was conquered by many different empires, like the Ottoman Empire at one point had this as well, and I guess the Genoese, it said, or something like that, from Genoa. So yeah, there's a lot of history here, really beautiful view as well. And the castle itself there's not much of it left, but it's pretty fascinating. Every video that we've done has had one place that could have been in the best views video. This is definitely one of those places. So we're all done with the castle now, and the ferry itself takes about 2 hours to get to Anadolu Kavayi. I think you get about 2 hours here at the castle, but we're not too sure when the boat leaves, so.
I think it's 2:25, but we're not sure.
Something like that, yeah. But we're getting hungry, so we're gonna head back into the fishing village, go get some food, see what's down in the town. There are some sections of the castle here that you can see are totally overgrown, where trees are actually growing right through the rocks. It's really cool. Looks like the castle has a haircut. Lauren's getting impatient with me. She just wants to eat now. What are we getting for food?
I don't know, baby.
Some seafood, maybe?
Maybe.
I'm not exactly sure how this always seems to happen to us, but we're here on a Wednesday, which we thought would not be very busy here. I think we've told you guys before, we always take Tuesdays and Wednesdays off because it's less busy, but somehow we've ended up here on a day where there is a full-blown festival happening, and there are people from all over the world here for some kind of art and culture festival. So yeah, it's really busy in this town. This town is too small for all these people. Okay, as always, it wouldn't be a day out without getting some delicious food, so we've stopped at this beautiful place with a view here, and a seagull that will not leave us alone, but will not be getting any food, and also a full-blown party behind us. But so we've got here something called midye dolma, which is stuffed mussels. The mussel is what's on top there, and then they've got some pilaf underneath, or some rice of some sort. And we've had these actually the other day with one of Lauren's friends, and
Delicious.
It was so delicious. I think it's actually one of my favorite things here in Turkey. We've got a nice little salad and some more food on its way. The seagull has gotten way too close for comfort. We are not going to give you any food, my friend. This is how quiet the streets are now that the tour group is gone. So much more peaceful.
Much nicer.
All right, time to get back on the ferry and finish this trip. guys, we came back to Üsküdar here. We decided to just get off at this ferry stop instead of going back to Eminönü because it is a little bit closer to where we're staying. The entire tour itself cost us about 65 Turkish lira, and I think it was about 5 to 7 hours or so. And I highly recommend if you come to Istanbul, you should do the long Bosphorus tour. It's a lot of fun, but we're gonna end the video here. We still have one last Istanbul adventure for you guys coming soon, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll link our Instagrams down below in the description. We'll see you guys next time.